Now we're live.
Now we're live. How's it going, everybody?
What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well out there. We probably have a lot of newcomers in, so we want to welcome you guys to the Gamble Smart channel, our weekly, mostly weekly,
Almost all
live
weekly.
stream where we answer your questions live from the chat. And we always have a couple of topics that we like to talk about. And so we got some news items. We're going to talk about the charity, and we're going to have a lot of fun this show. So here's the deal. If you have any questions for us, it's best to start asking them now because we try to take them in as much in order as we possibly can. We typically do cherry pick some if they're relevant to what we're talking about, or if there's something new that we haven't answered a million times before. But sometimes we do pick those too, because I know a lot of you guys are new in here. So ask away. And Dave, got some fantastic news. Lots of money.
I don't know about fantastic news, but there is definitely lots of money involved.
Lots of money involved.
So if you did not know, Caesars Entertainment is up for sale. The top bidders so far have been Carl Icahn, who is a huge billionaire. He is well known throughout the world. And less well known is Tillman Fertitta. I said it correctly. Thank you, Dan Vet, for that punctuation piece. Pronunciation. He's actually looking like he's going to win the bid on Caesars for $7 billion. Why is this big news? Who cares that a casino's changing hands? It's big news because Tillman is from Texas. Exactly. That's right, Mark. We have the Sands Corporation connected via the Mavericks, and now we have Tillman, who I believe is in the Houston area mainly. He is now connected via Caesars. This is yet another big block we need to have gambling in Texas. We're coming up on to the 2027 legislative session because of Texas works an off session, on session. Right now we're off a session. We will be on a session in 2027, which is as the first time where any legislation get through, and we would vote on it in 2028. So that is the soonest we would have gambling is 2028. We just keep our fingers crossed at this point. There's just nothing else you can do really except contact your congressperson, your state representatives, and let them know that gambling is something you want to do. You want lower property taxes. You want to have more employment in Texas. That's the best we can do.
It
really
sounds so easy.
It does. It sounds so simple. You just make it happen, people.
Please.
And that's it for the news on that.
Yeah, not much going on right now. Except flight prices are a little steep. So if you're heading out to Vegas, I hope you already bought your tickets. It's a little rough right now.
This is quickly relevant here because Namvet put this up. Tillman owns the Houston Rockets and is the U.S. ambassador to Italy and San Marino. I did not know that. Wealth of knowledge today. But that might be a thing where Sands bought Mavericks, Tillman owns Rockets, so maybe there's a new edge here that they're trying to market.
We got a couple of super chats have already come in. Thank you, guys. We got your questions coming in, too, so we really appreciate you. Mike Frederick, fan of the channel. We see you a lot in here. Thank you so much for your $1.99 super sticker.
Thank you, Mike.
Really do appreciate you. And then also, Robert with a question and a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate your generosity. When playing bingo-based slots, is it better to play when the casino is less crowded? And how does the video poker work with bingo? All right, so here's the thing. I'll take this two-part question. So the first thing is it makes absolutely no difference for the majority of the game of how many people are playing, what time of day it is, the crowds, whatever that kind of thing is. So the reason that is because the only competitive part of a Class 2 game is the game ending pattern. And if you've ever had that before, that's when you get the full card and you usually get a penny back. Sometimes you might get your bet back depending on the game. That is what the competition is. The competition is being the first person to win the game of bingo. And that's just so it can be called bingo, right? Everything that happens in between there, between the start of the first called number and that occurrence of somebody hitting the end of the game, is a random distribution of prizes. So because of that, if it was less crowded, yes, you're more likely to get the game-ending win for a penny. But we're not here for the penny, right? We're here for everything else that happens in between. So it doesn't matter how many people are playing. The second thing, video poker work with bingo. I have to say I've never heard of a video poker machine working with bingo. If you are talking about WinStar, they certainly do have video poker machines, but those are all Class 3 based. correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows this, but I have never heard of a Class 2 bingo style video poker. I'm not even sure how that could work.
Little Joe would
to
know.
be honest. Yeah, Little Joe might know. Or Mike. If Mike, let us know. But thank you for your super chat. Appreciate it.
And a quick piggyback off that came from Will. To piggyback back off Robert, is it better to play a bingo slot when the card is fresh than when till it's almost over? So it does not matter. Remember, if you're waiting for the card to fill up, you're getting more of the white numbers that do not help you. So they actually block you. So it's one of those things where play every spin. Don't necessarily wait for the game to get on. Don't be sorry when the game gets fresh because you don't have any matching. I have had some great wins when the game is fresh, and I've had some great wins when the game is old. So I really couldn't tell you a difference between either one.
And Ronman 7671 says, heard somewhere, forgot where, that a lot of machines reboot in early morning hours and reset. The one mentioning it said it was better to play because of that. It doesn't mean anything. You can't reset a game in a way where it puts it in a state where it might be in a winning cycle or a losing cycle, because each independent spin is exactly the same. So the day one first spin of a slot machine when it's first turned on and never played before is the same probability and odds of day 5,635, spin number 1,600,000. It's exactly the same probabilities each time. So there is no way to reset it. Even if you did reset and cleared the RAM and all that kind of stuff, there's no advantage state that it's going to be in because of how probabilities work inside a slot machine. So it's a myth. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. We've heard the myth before where, taking your ticket out and putting it back in is resetting it, thinking it's a new player and it's going to treat you differently. It's all bogus. You can't do anything with that. And that also holds true for Class 2. A lot of the bingo style machines that we see people play on YouTube, they really feel like it's player based, like it's based on who's actively playing. And so we see a lot of the cashing the ticket out and putting the ticket back in, and then they win, and then they're like, well, it's because I did that. It's just pure confirmation bias. It's not what's actually going on. But good question. Thank you, Ron.
Yep. And something else on a computer standpoint, not even a slot related, it's actually not good to reboot machines all the time, especially as they age, because you don't know if they're going to come back up or not, or if their part's going to burn out when you're trying to do it. So it's not really a thing where everything reboots every night. If they're lucky, they probably get rebooted once a month or once a quarter. Oh, also, before we forget, we also have the Children's Army Charity Sweepstakes going on now. Each $50 donation is an entry into the drawing to win one of 2 slot machines. You can win both. It is possible. There is a 20 entry maximum per person per email address and name. Okay. So make sure you adhere to that. I just told everybody how to get around that if you listened really carefully. Because remember, it's all about the charity donations to the Children's Army that helps kids get the mental help they need from abuse and being in the system. It is a great charity. We've helped last year. We're helping this year. We're actually going to be doing the drawing on May 2nd at WinStar. Jackpot Judo is going to be there. Will's going to be there. We got Bob's going to be there. Hopefully, we got 4 play slots are going to be there. 4 Play Fortune going to be there. We're hoping to have a good. I think Michelle's coming too, so we might have a good group.
Oh, sweet.
We might have a pretty good group there. Definitely come out, support all these channels. Something separate from that sweepstakes that's going on. It does end April 30th, so do not wait. Once they get to 1,000, they're cutting it off. We're done. April 30th or 1,000, it's done. So it's locked in. So don't wait. In other news of influencers coming, creators coming, on the 24th of March through the 26th at WinStar, Old School Slots will be coming. We'll be with him, and we'll be up there playing. So definitely drop by and say hi. This is his first time to WinStar, his first time to Class 2 slots. So we're going to blow his mind.
That's right. Hopefully he comes back after that. That's why we got to get him to win. We got to get him to play the right machines, right?
Exactly.
All right. We have two generous people in here. Kestrel gifting 10 Gamble Smart memberships. And thank you so much, Kestrel. And this is something he actually pays for, guys. So really do appreciate you. And if you are the lucky award winners of those Gamble Smart memberships, make sure you go to our YouTube page and click on the post tab. And Proud Monkey will likely be posting a link real quick to show you how to get all the goodies that you get with our membership, which includes a private Discord chat group where you can talk with us and everybody else in the membership, as well as playing free slots online. You don't have to spend coins on those mobile apps or anything. You can just do it right online. You run out of coins, you just refresh the page and you get your coins back. And these are all the current games that are out there too. It's really fun. And so if you like doing that, it's really worth it for the membership, in my opinion. I play it all the time. And some other goodies too. We have a pre-show before this show where we kind of just hang out and talk to members. Very laid back. Good place to get your questions answered too. And then Will also gifted 5 Gamble Smart memberships. So thank you, Will, and thank you, Kestrel. We really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right. And we saw this one just came in. The game We Love Chess at $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Are there any chess themed slots? Us nerds like to gamble too.
That's George's new channel. The game We Love Chess.
The game with teaching kids how to play chess.
I believe it is going live now or is live soon. If you have not had a chance to go check out the game We Love Chess. George is doing awesome work there. He does the voices and the puppetry for the whole show, and they have a chess master who is actually doing the chess education. I have watched every episode that George has sent me, and I love the voices, George. You've done a great job.
Yeah, thank you, George. And make sure you guys check out his channel. And if you have any kids, teach them to learn chess. It's a very, very good game. It's good for the mind. It definitely is.
Really.
Thank you, Chess. George Chess. All right, let's see.
A lot of questions already.
Yeah, some good ones in here. I'll pull this one up. Mama 051079. Is your birth date May 10th, 1979? 1979 was a good year. Question: if you're playing slots, they say if someone sits next to you and you're in a bonus to move because knocks you out of the bonus. No, that's not true whatsoever. There's no way to steal a bonus from somebody else, or just because somebody on the row got it doesn't mean you're not going to get it, things like that. Remember that every spin is completely separate and independent from anything that has happened before on that machine and other machines next to it. So no, there's not going to make any difference. You don't need to get up and move. And one of the things that I see too where people do is that there'll be a bank of machines. Oh man, do I see this in class too a lot, where they say, well, this machine's not hitting, and they get up and they move to the one to the next of them. And it's the same game, right? Thinking they're doing something to actually change the game. It actually isn't. But if you feel like you need to, go for it, right? But there's no mathematical advantage to doing such a thing. Thank you for your question. Appreciate you.
And a super sticker from Hey, What's the Deal? For $1. Thank you so much. Hey, what's the deal? Appreciate that.
Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Dave, you're up.
Okay, I had a good one up here, and I hope I didn't just lose it. Here it is. From Pat C, 19 Florida. Does ending a coin shower early affect the calculation of tier credits or free play, or is it best to write it out? It makes no difference. As the instant you have won, all the calculations have been made about the points you've earned, about the coin in, about the coin out. Everything has already been taken care of before you even have a chance to react to winning. So all this stuff happens so fast. I would wish I could demonstrate how fast a computer actually goes, because it's impossible, because it's as close to the speed of light as you can imagine. So yeah, it's already done. If you're in a hurry, you don't want to see the rest of it, end it. If you like seeing it and just want to waste some time, hey, watch that coin shower go, because you earned it.
And Mike says, hey, Mark and Dave, just wanted to ask you, what's the difference between triple diamond strike and regular triple diamond slot? Is there a difference in volatility? It's not big. I wouldn't say it's like a substantial difference. The main difference is the mechanics of the game. With triple strike, you can get any mixed symbol and get paid. In my opinion, because of that, the line hits are less frequent than you would find on triple diamond. I don't play any of the strike games. I don't play double gold. I don't play any of those for that reason. I feel like because you can get, mixed symbols for a win, it seems like it's difficult to even get that. And because of that, I kind of stay away from the strikes and the double golds and stuff like that. But I can't really tell you what the volatility difference is. It's probably not very much.
And then Ace Larson, Will you guys ever do video poker? Funny you mentioned this.
Yes.
We will actually be in Reno at the Peppermill for Video Poker Fest. We are going to be doing a lot of video poker that time, most likely providing some comic relief to the actual video poker players. But we will be talking to a bunch of the real video poker players like Club Mike V. We're going to do some stuff with them, and hopefully it'll be a great time. But we'll be there from the 7th through the 9th of July. Oh, I got another one real quick here.
Go for it.
From Rockstar6, does playing slower technically make the game more random? No, the randomness stays the same. Nothing you can do externally will affect the slot machine's, winnability. Winnability a word?
I guess so. It is now.
Oh, crap. I made that one go away. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Cat D says, hey, guys, in reference to systems, if each spin is independent, do systems really make a difference bouncing between bets? So mathematically, or trying to feel out the machine to feel out a winning denomination or bet size, the answer to that's no. There's nothing you can do to bounce around to try to find the sweet spot. We hear this a lot, unfortunately, but that's not anything that you can do. Now, is bouncing around a bad system? Inherently, no. One of the guys that does this, I think, really well is Tim from the Big Payback. He does ladder betting constantly. He bets from the low to the end he just basically picks a denomination and starts at the bottom and goes to the top and then goes to the bottom. He just basically rotates. And all he's really trying to do, he's not testing anything. He's just trying to get lucky on the higher bet and getting the bonus on the higher bet. And so the strategy I would use there is sit down and pick a denomination. And if you are satisfied with betting in the middle, which could be, say, 250 credits, if you're okay with that, then do the ladder betting. Start with 50, go all the way up to 500, and just keep doing that because it'll average out to 250 a bet. And you may get lucky and hit that bonus round when it's high. But for systems that try to tell you, well, if you do this and you bounce around or you do a certain number of spins to feel out the machine, there's nothing mathematically proven to make any advantage whatsoever out of that. You can't test a machine in that way. It's just not possible. Thanks for your question.
From BMH TV, can I really hit on Zoltar slots? I really like to do Zoltar. I like the old Zoltar and the new Zoltar. I've hit on them very well. NJ Slot Guy and I played at Foxwoods, and we both did well on it. So I would say yes, you can win.
It's a fun game. Yeah, we haven't posted that video yet, but Dave had a great run on Zoltar.
Dick. Well, no, it's the Moby Dick, the new one.
Oh, that's right. That was Moby Dick. Yeah, that's right.
Moby Dick, the new one.
Yeah,
brand new one.
All right,
got a lot of super stickers today. Mr. PD Foreman, $1 super sticker. Thank you so much, PD.
Thank you, guys. Let's see. And Will McKick says, do you guys think it's worth it to play at a physical casino or DraftKings type for low amounts, $10, $20? It really doesn't matter. Whatever your preference is, do it. A lot of people can't get to the casino for whatever reason. You may not have a ride, or your mobility is limited, whatever the case is. And so sometimes these are good options, right? But a word of caution, and this is why Dave and I don't play on any, website type casinos, mostly because they're mostly all legal in the state of Texas. But the main reason is because it takes a certain level of discipline, much more than in a physical casino, because of the convenience factor, right? So if you are going to play on DraftKings, just make sure that you're really limiting yourself. And the nice thing about a lot of these legitimate casinos online is that they have tools inside of your settings. Like if you go to your profile and go to like the responsible gaming area, you can actually set limits on yourself, like only allowed to play a certain number of hands or dollar amount per day, limit deposits to a certain amount per day, lock yourself out for 30 days and changes, things like that. These things are really good. I would obviously prefer you play at places like that where they have those tools available, because it is, this is the elephant in the room, but it is much more difficult to stay disciplined when you're playing online, because you're everywhere. You're standing in line at the pharmacy. You can bring it up on your phone and start gambling, right? You just got to cool off a little bit and make sure you have that discipline before you start doing that. But personally, I don't find any enjoyment out of that. I like going to the physical casino. I think it's a lot more exciting. you're more likely to play with friends or at least make new friends of people playing the same game around you, stuff like that. I just like the environment better, but that's just a personal thing. But good luck if you end up trying it.
And from Paul Wooten, would the sale, they're talking about the sale for Caesars, affect Harris Cherokee? They are Caesars, but are tribal property. So the property is owned by the tribe. Harris, Caesars, manages the property. It's a similar setup such as Cosmopolitan in Vegas, where MGM is managing. They don't actually own the property. They own the rights to manage the property, casino, hotel. So it will affect it, and in fact, it will be changing ownership, but most likely will not affect it at all because it's really just managing the hotel.
And $5 super chat from Steve. Met Brantley in Tampa and told him you three have completely changed my casino experience. I can't thank you guys enough. Well, glad to hear that. We always love hearing that. Guys, this isn't easy, especially if you're betting at the level that we do. I would suspect most of you guys watching this or watching us and subscribe to our channel don't go in with $30,000 to the casino every day. Because when you have that level of bankroll, none of this shit matters, right? You just play whatever you feel like you want to play, whatever denomination. None of this matters. You don't have to worry about it, right? Because you have a serious amount of bankroll. But a lot of us don't. A lot of us go with less than 1,000, less than 500, less than 300. And you have to be a little bit more aware of what's going on in the casino. You cannot do what a lot of these heavy hitters have. You have to stay focused. You have to pick the right machines based on the volatility, the risk factor. You have to watch your budget carefully. You have to create those sessions we talk about. It just takes a little bit more work. We don't want to take the excitement out of it, but it does take a little bit more work. And I am so thrilled and happy to get comments like this because it does make a difference if you guys just try it, right? If you try not going in and being reckless. We see it countless times when we go to the casino, just people being reckless, playing games that they shouldn't be playing. We saw this at Park MGM. You remember those Wheel of Fortunes, Dave, behind the new Wheel of Fortunes? There was a couple there that was not even betting enough to get the wheel spin, and they were very confused, and they were really on the wrong game. They are on the wrong game. And if they just educated themselves by looking at the game rules, looking at the bet panel to try to figure it out, they would be in a much better position, just like people that don't bet enough to get the bonus. That is also killing your return to player because you're not doing what you need to be doing. And it's unfortunate that we have to do a lot of these things, but it will make you a better gambler overall. Nothing's going to guarantee you a win ever, right? It's still gambling. The longer you play, the more you're going to lose. We all know that. But if you just put a little bit of effort into it, you can come out ahead more times than you would if you just ignored it and went reckless inside of the casino. So thank you, Steve. Really appreciate the comment.
And quick one from Nambet here. He actually also said that Tillman built the Golden Nugget in Lake Charles, which is interesting. He is the primary shareholder of Wynn Resorts and also calls Houston his home. There we go. And I want to take this one from Gerard. Got it right, Gerard. What was your overall?
I know who he is.
What was your overall thoughts of Foxwoods Casino here in Florida? We have Casino Cruise out of Cape Canaveral. Have you ever been? I enjoy Foxwoods very much. I like it a lot. Is it my favorite casino? No, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy the atmosphere and the people that are there, probably more than anything. I have not been on the cruise ship out of Cape Canaveral. That's the casino ship, but I have been on the one out of Port Aransas here in Texas. It has shut down since then. COVID killed it because it just sat for so long empty, and then the company went bankrupt, et cetera, and I don't believe there's a new one. Casino cruises can be fun. Just remember, you're not earning points usually. It's usually we're going to be gambling and drinking as fast as hard as we can for however many hours until we come back. So just be wary of that. A lot of times these trips are just a quick out and back, and usually they're not extremely fun because people are just going crazy. They think, I'm in international waters, I'm going to do whatever I want. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point on the comps thing. Like there is none. Mm-hmm. So I would rather take a 3-day cruise on a cruise line and gamble on that, because then you at least probably get a free cruise out of it if you're going to do the same thing. So just be smart with it. And Bob coming in with the gifted 10 Gamble Smart memberships.
Thank you, Bob.
Really appreciate you, and congratulations to everybody who got his gift. So
Remember
thank
to
you
tell
so
Bob
much
how
for your
much you
support.
love Top Dollar.
That's right. We all love Top Dollar.
We all love Top Dollar so much. I actually do. Hey, Helen. Or sorry, hey, what's the deal? WinStar Choctaw. Choctaw for design and layout, WinStar for the comps. I mean, that's pretty much it. We talk about WinStar a lot because they give out actually rooms and they give us actually food money. And Choctaw is a better design by far. It's better laid out. Everything else about it is great, but Choctaw or WinStar takes it on the rest.
I would agree with that. And Some Guy Slots has been a member for 15 months. Appreciate you. Are there any lower volatility class 2 machines y'all could recommend for someone in Oklahoma? I know 25-cent farm are good, but any others? Well, I'm glad you mentioned that one because that was going to be the answer, right?
Yep.
You can try the single line ones. They're pretty good. Also, we like the 9-liners with the 5 reels. I think those are a little bit higher in volatility, but it's still kind of within the reasonable range. I also like the what is it? It's a 9-liner, but it's like
with the 3 reels.
It's the 3-reel 9-liner, but it's not the one that has the 2 times. It's just the one with the the wild cherry or whatever. That one's pretty good. The ones that get rough, what I'm talking about is Dave, in the non-smoking room in the back corner where we usually play, and they have those diamond chaser 25-cent machines, like there are 2 there and 2 on the other side. I'm talking about the ones that are just to the left of that.
The 10,000 gems.
No,
not
we're talking
ones.
about something else. It's all right. It's not a big deal.
Okay. I'm lost.
It's okay. The ones to stay away from, in my opinion, that are the 3-reelers are the Searing 7s, Liberty, Let Freedom Spins Ring or whatever like that. Those are much higher in volatility. You got to get really lucky really fast on those, but they can pay really good.
This weekend.
Yeah, you did. That was a great hit.
And I left.
But yeah, there's a lot of good options there to play outside of the 5 line. That's still a sweet spot for me, though.
EJ laughs a lot. Still hearing that big balls bring big balls on games like Dragon League. Any truth? It's more of an observation where if you're getting, let's say you're betting 50 cents and you're getting 50, the 50 credit balls that land, and then all of a sudden a 500 one lands for $5, and then you're seeing more $5 ones. It's not necessarily big balls attract big balls. It's just that's what's happening. Whenever I hear that, oh, big money attracts big money, but then the regular size ball stops of just 50, they don't mention that at all. They sort of just look over that. So I do not believe it matters at all. I don't think there's any truth to it, but it's one of those things you hope for. So if you see a big number, you want to see more big numbers.
And win the day slots. Mark, just watch your latest $300 video at Parkham Gym. Great job taking the wins. It doesn't always work out, and I was totally ready to say that in the video. We've had plenty of them. In fact, one of the biggest ones that I've ever did was, I think it was $100 or $200 at New York, and I ended up losing, but it has like over 120,000 views on it because it was realistic, right? And it's not always going to work. I got incredibly lucky at Parkham Gym. If you haven't seen that video, basically every slot I bounced to, I won. That doesn't always happen, guys. But the important thing is to learn the lessons from that, which was me setting those limits at the actual slot when I was playing. You heard me on every single one. We'll play it down to 50, or we'll play it down to 75, or we'll play it down to 120, whatever the case is. Start setting those goals when you sit down at the machine so you can get up and walk away whenever it's time. And I kind of was just feeling it out. If I was losing, I probably wouldn't have spent for the full 300. I'm certainly sure of that, because I think we were going to try to do some play later that day, so I didn't want to do that. But it's important. Like, you guys should be doing that. Part of our message that I mentioned 15 minutes ago or something, you got to pay attention to what's going on, and that's a good way to do it.
Man, there's so many questions.
Yeah, you guys are slamming us, and I love it. Thank you.
I mean, man, where did I find that? So B Martini, did you hear that in November the voters will decide whether or not to open a new casino in Fort Wayne? Yes, I did hear that, and good luck that they actually approve that, because I do think that Indiana needs a few more casinos. I think the the length of the state, you kind of need a few more across the whole entire, south to the north part. Also, Brute Force Poker dropped me a message or email. Need to talk to you about an event in July. Because I just see you walked in. I don't know if you've been here the whole time. Oh, I love a quick one here from Buckeye Slots. I was approached to do an affiliate marketing for an online poker palace or place. Looked them up. It was super sketch, not worth it. Buckeye, we get these all the time.
Yeah, weekly.
This is something that the reality of having a gambling channel is you're gonna get this stuff. Really try to do your research, make sure what you're getting into, especially if it is some online place, maybe out of like Madagascar or wherever else. We found a lot of ones that were very sketchy there. So definitely do your research.
And Stinky Cheese Man, I love your name. How annoying is it when you know where the slot machines you like are at the casino and then the casino moves everything? Oh boy, this really irritates me. There was this.
It irritates me.
there was a casino. I can't remember which one it was, but I always went to it because it had a double top dollar there. But it was way out of my way, right? But I had to chase. I had to go play a double top dollar. It was like a quarter version or dollar. I can't remember. And I finally show up there after a long drive, and it was down. And I was like, it's like I drove this entire way to play this. I even asked them, is there anything the techs can do to fix this? And they actually did try to fix it, believe it or not, which was really cool. But after that, I started to call ahead. Especially if there's a place, Windstar, we're fortunate because we can just look it up. But other casinos, call them and say, do you still have these games? Because it would suck to go, especially a long way, and then not have it there. But yeah, they do move them around a lot. New York, every time Dave and I are there, those top dollars are moved. They keep moving them around everywhere. They're where they should be now, though. I will say they put them all together in a circle, and that's where they should have been. That's where they started 15 years ago when I first was at New York. They were all in a circle. They've come all the way back, which is smart.
And they finally put them back where they belong, which is dumb because they had them scattered all over the place. So put them all together. What are you doing?
So weird. People play top dollar to watch everybody else play it.
The thing that drives me nuts about the casinos moving stuff around is basically where I got my do a survey of the place beforehand because something you like might have moved. And so make sure to walk around, explore the place. Oh, look at this. From Casino Kelly, $9.99 super chat. Cheers to the smartest guys on YouTube.
I don't know about
Will
that.
One of our moderators take a screen grab of that? I'm gonna get that blown up, and I'm gonna put that in a banner behind me. So yeah, thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
We appreciate
we will be with Kelly soon on her channel. We did another real talk with her. We're actually getting ready to film another one, but also Video Poker Fest, Brute Force Poker. This is what I was talking about. Is Video Poker Fest in Reno at Peppermill, July 7th through the 9th. If you're interested in going, drop by and check it out. I think there is a registration, so send me a message or send me an email. I'll get you some info on that.
All right, let's see. I had one, I lost it. So Dave, if you got another one, go ahead.
I can go right back here and get one.
Okay.
Here it is. From Deplorable, please explain the denom. The denom is the amount that you're betting in a game. So in a traditional type game, thank you, Susan. Appreciate that. Got that screenshot. The denom is the amount you're playing, the bet level that you're playing. So if you're playing on a 1 cent denom, you're playing 1 cent, and your bet options might be 80 credits, 100 credits, 300 credits, 500 credits, being 80 cents, $1, $3, $5. You might be on a 5 cent denom, especially you can change on one machine now. You can go all the way from 1 cent to $10 on a lot of machines. So that dollar figure, whether it's in pennies or in dollars, is the denom. On a traditional real slot machine, it might actually say $1, $2, $5. But on the newer style games, they're all going to be in one thing there. So when we say denom, it's just the denomination that we are playing. I should have led that denom is denomination.
Sorry, it's okay.
Could have shortened that down.
I know. Alex says, question, your thoughts on illegal slots in Texas? Dave, I'm going to try to make this short, but you know how
You're
it's
going to try
go.
to. You're going to
I'm
fail.
going to try to, but this is a good PSA, though, public service announcement. And it's not just in Texas, although Texas is a hotbed for this right now, but Florida. Dave just sent me one in Florida, the crackdown where they came in and took a bunch of machines out. Guys, I cannot impress upon you how important it is that if you go to these places like gas stations, card rooms, whatever the case is, please understand and realize that even though you see your favorite games in there, like Ultimate Firelink or whatever, that is not what you are playing. You're playing a knockoff version of it, and in a lot of cases, these are set much lower than what you would find in a legitimate casino. I've seen just if you go on Craigslist right now and look in the Houston area for slot machines, there's going to be at least one post in there where somebody says, I have a bunch of game room slot machines for sale, all set at 50%. Guys, 50% RTP will destroy you, okay? Destroy you. And so it's not something that I will ever recommend you do, playing any of those. Save your money up, go across the border, fly to Vegas, do something like that, but try to stay. I understand you have the urge to gamble. I get it. But keep your money safe. There's no regulation, or there's very, very little regulation in that environment. And so if you got something, let's say a crazy hit, $10,000, and they said, well, we can't pay you for a couple of months, come back in a couple of months, you can't run to anybody. There's nobody to run to and say, hey, I won this and they didn't pay me. They're like, well, they're not supposed to be there anyway. So just be careful out there. Okay. Florida's bad. Georgia's bad. Texas is bad.
It's bad.
Just because you see your favorite game in there doesn't mean it's going to play the same as what you're used to. So be careful out there, guys.
From PD Foreman, where are the machines for sales, guys? Well, we are no longer the slot machine sales business, but you can check out our friends over at Slot Machines Unlimited. Send a message to James there. He'll be able to help you out, find you a game that you want for a good price. Chris, did you see that ad? Mark that down.
Come on, Chris. Good guys over there.
Oh, quick one here. Oh.
Go ahead.
Stevie, I remember when Dave was Gamble the Globe. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Still the same Dave, just gotten older. So much older.
We were talking about that just the other day. Let's see. If Dave, if you got one, go ahead. I'm just looking around.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. This one here. Hey guys, love the videos. Do you think WinStar has more older machines than most casinos? So the reason you think that is because of the Class 2 machines look older. They're actually not that old. They look older, but they're actually not super old. They're not actually as old as like the machine behind me or the machines behind Mark. They're only about 10, 15 years old max. So they just look old. But no, WinStar actually has a lot of new games. WinStar does things a little differently than most casinos. Most casinos, when a new game comes out, they put it on the floor right away. WinStar goes to the manufacturer, says, send us some new games. And then those new games will sit in their warehouse. And when they feel like testing it or looking at it or applying floor space for it, they'll do that. So you're going to see machines rotate through WinStar a lot because they have a warehouse full of games to test out. This can take 6 months after a game is released before you even see it on the floor. So a lot of times that may be why you're not thinking you're seeing newer games, because they have this process. But WinStar does have a lot of new games. They just got Dracula in. They've got the newer AGS games. They're definitely 6 months behind anyone else, but they still have a lot of new games.
Let's see. Sherlon says, I know this has been answered before, but when you hit a bonus with free spins, has the amount you win be already determined? Are the extra spins random? So on a Class 3 machine, yes, every single spin is completely random during the free games. It's unpredictable. It doesn't know what the end result needs to be for those games. Now, Class 2, the bingo style machines, that's a totally different story. On those, it's based on the bingo pattern first, and then the games pay out up to what they're supposed to based on the bingo wins. So it's a little bit different with those. But for all the games that you typically play, they're Class 3 machines. Yeah, when you get to the free games, it's completely random.
From AP Stevens, who I did play Wolf Run Gold and have that video, and I blame you for it. But I'll have that video out soon. Question: what is the best complimentary gift you've ever gotten at a casino, and what's the worst? The best item I've got to say is probably, and I still use it to this day, it's a space heater. And I gotta say, it was a $40 item maybe, and it works great. It's still working great. The worst was the vacuum, the Brookstone vacuum for WinStar. I think I sent it to Robin finally because it was just, she wanted that thing, and I don't know why, because my coworker T-Bone had 2 of them, and he just said, these are garbage. He put them on the flat floor and it wouldn't clean it. So I'd say that's probably the worst. Mark, what do you got? You got one you like?
I was sitting here trying to think, and I don't.
I've given.
I usually don't get any because they're usually just all terrible. It's never like worth waiting in line for me or anything like that. And I never go on a trip just because they're giving something out. I've never done that. So I can't really say. I mean, because I play so much at MGM, they don't do that. They don't give those things out. So I can't say I've ever really had anything that I can remember.
I probably have stuff around here to give away for one of our members shows.
Oh, yeah.
And I just got to get it all together. But I'm sure I have those.
Dave's a hoarder, so that makes sense.
I just got the headphones at WinStar this past weekend. They're the Brookstone headphones. Someone said they were $50 headphones. I do not think these are $50 headphones.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. When I got them, they're like super light in the box. They have a little meter on the side here. So you could, what good is that? I can't see that while I'm wearing them. So, but anytime you get the chance to get a complimentary item, you take it. Why? Because you've earned it. That's yours. Take it. Even if you're just going to give it away, wrap it up for a white elephant gift, whatever, just take it.
Yeah. And Steve, $5. We didn't do this one yet, right? $5 super chat. After listening to Kelly, I didn't use my card Saturday AM in Biloxi. How much less money than previous night? How smart is that to not use the card? Did you follow?
Why are you telling people not to use your card?
Yeah, Kelly. What's
up with that? Steve, no, always use your card.
Always. It makes no difference on the outcome.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't. You always want to get those points. Don't miss out. I'm going to talk to Kelly about, Kelly, what do you say not using your card for? Oh, Lucky and Love Slots. Lucky and Love Slots is one of the members of the Spin Network. A little thing that NJ Slot Guy and Johnny Slots have put together. And she has this one here. Thank you so much for your super chat, Lucky and Love Slots. Hey, you too. Great content. Hope we run into you guys again down the road. Vegas this fall. We will be there for G2E for sure. I don't know if we're going to be there before then because our year is already filling up.
It's bad.
I mean,
and remember, guys, we have full-time jobs. We just do this as a hobby. Like it's difficult.
As a hobby, it's taking us all over the place.
We're trying very hard.
Trying to get to Southern California.
I know.
It may not work out this year, but it's on the list. So is Florida. We are trying really hard. Kelly is working hard to get us places with Eric, and we're trying to get around to more casinos. It's just not working out as the great time.
Yeah,
we'll be back in Vegas. Oh, Vegas in August for Ellis Island. That's it.
God, man,
I know.
June, July, and August.
Do we have something in September?
I hope not.
I hope
not. Let's see. Faye said, Mark, my professor at CSN was impressed by your IGT S+ video on your old home slots channel. Yeah.
Nice.
I saw a couple of you guys mention that in here. Said we haven't seen those machines in forever except at Circus. Lots of fun. Actually, those are not S+ machines. Those are S2000s that were converted to coins. So S2000s can be converted to coins. I have not seen an S+. The last time we saw those was at Club 93 in Jackpot, Nevada. They had some S+ machines in there. S+ top dollars, too. So, yeah, home slots. I wonder if I'll ever go back and post another video there. Maybe someday.
Maybe one you don't want to post on here.
Yeah, right.
from DB. Last time I was at Border, this guy sat in the chair next to me and just stared. When I got up, he jumped on the machine. Oh, that made me mad. DB, don't worry about that. He didn't improve anything. He didn't get anything from you.
Yeah.
The Border Casino, I mean, I don't understand why he wanted on that particular machine, because I know it wasn't a advantage play machine, because Border doesn't have any of those. So I'm kind of wondering what his deal was. Maybe it's just weird. Maybe you lucked out by leaving.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe he got rinsed. And we got
Mark,
a couple more super chats here. Sorry. And then we also have a gifted. So Razor with a $2. Was that New Zealand? New Zealand, $2.
New Zealand.
Hi, is it legal to play two machines at once? Well, it's not illegal or legal, but casinos usually, if they don't want you doing that, they'll put a little marquee or something on the machine that says one machine at a time. If it's a problem, they're going to have that on there and they'll enforce it, but it's not illegal. They'll just ask you to stop, you know. They're not going to rough you up.
Sherman and I actually witnessed someone playing two machines constantly, and she kept on jumping back and forth when the bonus was there.
Oh, geez.
So
calm down. Oh, man.
Mini Mom
slots. Love meeting you both at Foxwoods. Hope you get to Florida soon. Not Florida. There's another one on our list.
Mini Mom, I love that banana bread. I ate every bite of it. Because we got delayed so long, it was actually a snack when we were at MGM National Harbor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. And then last one, J-Dog. He's been around for a very, very long time. Gifted 10 Gamble Smart memberships. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you. And congratulations to everybody who got the free membership.
Make sure you go to our post section and check out how to join our Discord and how to get the other perks for your membership.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a good one here. Stinky Cheese Man. Question. WinStar constantly upgrades us to the next tier after we go, but we don't get enough points to get to that upgraded. Is this common or normal? I have no idea, Stinky Cheese, but it keeps happening to me too. I am not anywhere near Premier, but they keep on making me Premier. So I'm going to take it as much as I can because I don't have to pay resort fees then.
Let's see. Oh, God, Jody's in here.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
You're going to take all the rest of the questions.
Here, I'll go with here. I'm going to go with this one here from Cher. Do the casinos run by Indian tribals have the same percentage payback as Vegas? No, Cher, they do not. Oftentimes, they are much better.
They could be worse, though. We don't know.
They could be worse. It's possible.
It could be worse.
Keep in mind, the national average is 90%, so they're not going to be that far off that scale. However, places such as WinStar, we know specifically that the Bingo Class 2 machines are set in very high payback in the upper 90s. So don't really think about, what the payback percentage is on this place or that place. Think about, is it a nice place? Is it welcoming? Do I want to play here? Do they have good comps? Things that want to keep me coming back. I really don't think about what's the payback percentage on any game before I play it, because I'm more interested in the experience and the play versus a number that I may never even realize. So,
yeah. It's funny because we got a comment I shared it with Dave where somebody said, I at my local Indian tribal casino, I saw them installing a bunch of machines and they were setting them to 92%. That's ridiculous. They're robbing us blind. And I had to reply and say, that's actually pretty decent.
Pretty good.
I mean, really, 92% for all the machines is pretty decent. I mean, considering that average is 90, like Dave said, I would play at that casino at 92% easily.
Absolutely.
But I think he said, yeah, I read on Google that they should be set 96% or higher. I'm like, you're not going to find that these days. Like, even most of the games don't even have settings higher than 95%. So you're not even going to find them. So 92 is pretty good. If you knew your casino was 92, they're actually fairly fair. Let me put it that way.
Fairly fair.
Fairly fair.
So from Adam's Exploits, Danny the Medic said that there are some tier matching currently going on in Vegas. I believe he only mentioned MGM properties and Caesars is not tier matching. Caesars is always tier matching. Their tier match is impossible, though, because you have to have never had a Caesars card previously, but for some reason you have status high level at some casino. which is almost impossible. MGM does do a tier match, but it's not really a tier match. It's called a tier challenge. They will match your tier from another casino, but you have 90 days to make the points to that tier or you lose it. So not really great tier matches for either one of those properties. They really don't have to, so that's why they don't.
Yeah. Tazzy and Joe. Yeah, I saw
Tazzy
your
Joe.
congratulations again on the 1,000 subscribers. I saw your video the other
Big
day.
time. Congrats.
They were with us before we even had 1,000 subscribers, way long time ago. So good to see you guys at 1,000. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I understand you've been busy. Do what you can. We're still entertained by your videos, and make sure you check their channel out. Good stuff there.
Oh boy, we have a problem.
What?
We have a problem. Jim has booked his flight to WinStar for May 2nd. Coming. All right, well, it's a party now. See y'all at WinStar May 2nd. Flights booked. Jim, it's going to be awesome to see you there. I know Will's going to love seeing you again as well, and thank you so much for coming out to support us. We look forward to you out there. If you're in that scooter, I'm going to have to beware. He almost took me out twice.
Yeah. He was whipping around.
I had to adjust it down to the turtle because he was on full rabbit.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to take the regulator out of that thing. You go 40 miles an hour. And I was going to hitch a ride in Foxwoods to get to the other side of the casino. Oh, man. Let's see. And this one just came in, LCD 2K kilohertz. Gamble Smart, can you guys explain how Lucky Chance / Screen Shakes work on slots? Is it just an animation for a bonus you would have gotten anyways, or is it actually another feature giving an extra bonus? So it's called the Luck has Arrived. At least that's kind of the industry term, I guess. The thing is, and the reason this occurs is because the moment that you press that spin button, the moment, microsecond, before any animations even can start on the game, it's already decided what the result is, right? It happens that quickly. And so everything after that is eye candy. And so that's why they can do the Luck has Arrived. And they kind of randomly decide when to put that in there. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Some games, it's the only way to get the bonus is to get the Luck has Arrived. I don't like that. I like keeping the mystery, you know. But that's why that happens. And it's just kind of a way to get excited very quickly that you know something is about to happen on the screen. But it's just a different mechanic showing you something cool is about to happen, if that makes sense. Good question.
All right. And from Jaws Fan 6, I'm Premier at WinStar. Would that be decent tier match to Vegas properties? If they tier match to WinStar, it probably would be. Because of the way WinStar does their points, kind of loosey-goosey, there's not really anyone who tier matches to them. You might find a place that does it maybe off the strip, but none of the strip properties are going to match to WinStar, essentially because they don't have a set defined way you earn points, and they kind of just give out elite sometimes. Like, here, you're elite, you're premier. They just do that. I don't even know if some casinos around Oklahoma match to WinStar, because I know Choctaw doesn't, and WinStar itself doesn't match to any casinos either. So I'm not really sure there's a whole lot of properties out there that do.
Oh, Jode's 42, my lovely wife. I am pretty certain I had mentioned that the giveaway would be done that weekend. Of course you're coming. It's on the weekend. Don't
tell her about July, August, or the cruise at the end of May.
I'm not doing any of those. I'm not doing the cruise. I'm not doing the cruise. Thanks, Dave. You just threw me under.
He doesn't want to come to the cruise. No, I totally understand because it is a short cruise.
It's way too much. Way too much.
Plus, it's before school gets out, and you don't want to go without Jody, which is super nice of you.
Yes,
that's what he told me, Jody.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Jeez, let's move on. Oh, friends don't let their wives watch the live stream. I love you, babe.
What was that? I had another one here. This is actually from earlier. As a Texas resident myself, I would love gaming in Texas, partially because I want to work there. I'm like, that's a good point, Mike. I really is.
Yeah.
But these congressional people don't want it, and Arkansas, Louisiana, will fight to keep it out. exactly. There's lobbying like crazy on all these other states to keep.
Yeah, but they don't live in Texas.
They don't live in Texas, but they got money from outside to go inside.
Yeah, that's true.
And Mike, if you want to write your state representatives and tell them exactly that about you're looking for employment for these places, that's a huge thing right there, because employment is a big factor in casinos coming to Texas.
Yeah, Dave, is Misty coming on May 2nd? Have you told her yet? Misty.
Well, we're going on the cruise on May 9th, so I don't know. So I don't know. She might. We'll see.
Have you told her about it? She's always the last to know.
No, I inform her of things. I just don't put them in the calendar. I don't have time to keep that calendar updated.
Oh, man, it's brutal. Let's real quick also remind everybody about the charity
sweepstakes.
I was trying to remember the word. We're raising money for charity. Let's put it that way. So if you guys have been around for a long time, last year we raised $25,000 plus an additional $5,000 from a private donor for the Children's Army, which is a registered charity run by To the Stars, who's here in the chat, Will, good buddy Will. And it helps kids out with mental abuse issues. It's a very important cause. It's something Dave and I really believe in. Anything for the kids, right? And we even have a couple of other channels helping out this year as well. So we're doing a charity sweepstakes right now. I still had to think about it. Charity sweepstakes. Every single donation that you do of $50 grants you an entry into a drawing where Slot Machines Unlimited has donated a slot machine, a top dollar deluxe machine that one lucky winner will win. And we're also throwing in another machine, which is a double diamond deluxe machine that will be also given away. So for every single entry, you can do a max of 20 entries, so $50 a ticket. And we will do the drawing live on May 2nd at WinStar. And we're really looking forward to it. I think we're about 90 tickets sold so far. We just started on March the 1st, so we still got a ways to go. It is completely tax deductible. You can get all the tax forms and all that kind of stuff. It's a registered 501c charity, so it's all legit. If you want to do that, we would love to have the donation. So you can go to the link in the bottom. We've had it up the entire time, gsgs.live/charity. And we really look forward to you guys helping us out. We really do appreciate it. It's for a good cause, guys. And this is a small charity, which means we are instantly going to be able to help kids out. It's not going to be sitting somewhere in a large charity for years and years and years while it goes through all the processes and red tape. We instantly, Will has arranged with a lot of hospitals and just says, send me the bill. And that's how it gets paid. So we want you to dig down deep into your hearts and give as much as you can. It's very important. It's for the kids. It's kind of hard to say no to that, right? So thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate all your efforts with that. And we have challenged ourselves that if we sell all 1,000 tickets, should we tell them what we're going to do?
Well, we haven't even told Eric yet, so we might as well tell him.
Well, tough. He's going to be part of it anyway.
Yeah.
We will get an ice bath outside of WinStar before we do the drawing or after. So if you want to see us live getting ice bathed, we got to sell all 1,000 of those tickets. So we'll do something fun. Sorry, Eric. But you're in. Well, I know you are because you're totally used to it.
It's like that's what I do for fun. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Here's a good question as we wrap this up. We'll do a couple more questions here, but so this is from Georgie. With your knowledge, do you think there will be a marijuana-friendly casino catered to marijuana users, even if just as a gimmick? Like how likely can this thing be realistic in the near future? So there is actually, I just looked it up, a marijuana-friendly hotel in Las Vegas called Lexi Hotel. That is the first hotel I've heard about. I'm sure there's some other parts of the world, just not readily available in gambling areas. I do not predict that there will ever be a marijuana-friendly casino. For one, it is still federally illegal. So until that is resolved, casinos aren't really going to get behind it because the last thing they want to do is piss off any feds. Two, I can't imagine somebody enjoying marijuana and being around a potentially dangerous situation like gambling. Drinking is one of those things that already loosens up your inhibitions and dulls your perception of things. Marijuana does it even more so. Having somebody who enjoys marijuana myself, I cannot imagine mixing gambling and being stoned because you do not have the capability to think correctly. So I don't picture those two ever coming together. I do maybe picture different hotels that are attached to casinos having a marijuana-friendly smoking area, but no, I don't see that happening in the casino anytime soon.
Okay, guys, and before we go out, I want you to watch the video again real quick. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys for your gifts. We really do appreciate you. And we hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe out there. Gamble smart. You know what to say, Dave. Just say it. Say it.
It cuts when that plays, it cuts the mic out.
Gamble smart.
Gamble safe.
All right. We got it.
Now there we go. Sorry, gang. Audio.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Have a good one, gang.
Yeah. See you later.